You must be the Dutch guy.
Coin hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single rifle, make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com, TGBCHraffle.com.
Hello everyone, how are we doing? Should we just have that little bit further forward? Oops, too much. Nice to see you. Nice. Well, I was going to change my shirt. Eventful to say the least. So, a couple of things I want to show you. First of all, I want to show you this. Tell me if you know what that is. Nice thick box. Now the stream might go on a little bit longer this week because there's a couple of things I want to talk to you about. That's a gold Rosalind Franklin. What's that? That's a gold Rosalind Franklin. And that's a gold Rosalind Franklin. What's that? Thank you. Okay, that one goes to that one. That goes to that one. That's a gold Rosalind Franklin. 1, 2, 2, 3. 3 gold Rosalind Franklins. That's what that is. And why am I showing you that? Well, because, as you know, somebody made a really big deal and went on and on and on about, oh, Ian wouldn't be raffling one off and selling one and selling the same one that he's raffling off because that's crooked, that's bent, that's not right, and all the rest of it. No, Ian's not doing that. Ian is raffling one off at tgbchraffle.com, of which there are 1,700-ish entries so far. And the reason Ian has not put up any more gold on the raffle site is because, quite simply, I need to build the raffle site, and I'm not going to build it by chucking a load of gold up in one go. I I've already proven that to myself because I put a load of gold up. I was lucky enough to buy a lot of that gold back. However, I'm not going to take too many chances. So when this gold is finished on TGBCH Raffle, I'll put another gold coin on TGBCH Raffle. When that's finished, I'll put another one on. And when that's finished, I'll put another one on. But here are 3. Let's just say hello to you lot. Lorna, hello. Ghost Boy, hello. Gary Oskin, hello, mate. Phil, hello, Phil. Nice to see you. Michael, nice to see you too. Andy B. Disney, nice to see you. Jeffrey, manufacturer, my parcel just arrived. I'm glad you're all happy with your parcels. I've had loads of feedback. People contacting me telling me how happy they are. Phil Corbett, nice to see you as well. Mark's British Coins, jolly good. So you have 3 Rosalind Franklins. And the real price, the right price of a Rosalind Franklin at the moment, you can go on eBay and you can get one for between 12 and 1400 quid. I've listed one for sale on my website at 1750. Of course, it's higher than what you can literally go on and get it. Now, as far as I know, there is one on eBay for sale at 1200-ish, 12 to 1400 quid. Once that one's sold, there isn't another one. Not that I've seen anyway. There might be, but I haven't seen it. So, supposing I needed to go and buy another one and put it on the website, well, I want to do that and make a profit. And I've got to pay VAT, remember. So that's why it's priced at 1750 on the website. Now, you can still get it for free because all you've got to do is win, for example, at the moment, first and second prize is £80 Casper Cash. So if you win about 21, 22 of those and save them up, you'll be able to get this for free. Now, am I giving it away for free? Well, no, because in order to get this for free, what you've got to do is you've got to save up about 20, 22 first and second prize Casper wins. And that's if I don't put the value of the prize up. That's if it stays at 80 quid. So in order to do that, that's 20 times an £80 voucher hasn't been used. But I would have been paid the money because you buy the George's prize draw entries for cash. I've made sure that you have to buy it cash. You can't use any vouchers on George's prize draw. So yes, you can get it for free, but I'm not giving it away for free. Whereas on the raffle site, everybody can get a free entry and nobody has to buy any entries whatsoever. So in theory, I could really lose out because you could have 10,000 people all get a free entry each and no one pays a penny. And therefore I've literally got to give it away. But that isn't happening. That's done specifically for the raffle site in order to attract people in. It's fishing, it's to attract people in. And I have to acknowledge and accept that I could give this away and not get a great deal of actual physical cash for it. Whereas with George's prize draw, we sell 100 entries, that's 150 quid. We sell 200 entries, that's 300 quid. So I'm getting money in every day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm getting money in every day. So, and the reason I mention this is because, again, I'm trying so hard not to respond and retaliate to stuff. I'm certainly not retaliating. You can't retaliate against a psychopath. So a huge deal was made of that, and it was made to look like and twisted to make it look like it's all bent, and I'm bent, and the website is bent, and probably all of you are bent or whatever. And it's done for that particular purpose. Just like I have to say, and I think it's important I say this, and I don't think I'm overstepping the mark, but because of the latest videos that have gone on, unfortunately, Katie now has had to take a back seat because she's finding it very hard and very upsetting that she's being brought into stuff. In one of the latest videos, she was accused of being on benefits. Katie is a single mum that works in a supermarket filling the shelves for you and me to go in and buy. She does the same job that John's wife does. John's wife's been doing that for years. She goes in, she fills the shelves in Morrison's. That's Katie's job. She goes into work. She works hard. It's not an easy job. I know it's not an easy job because Anne often talks about it and how difficult sometimes and hard work the job is. She goes to work and she works really hard to try and support her family. And then she has somebody absolutely pulling her to pieces and telling everybody that she's on benefits. It's outrageous. It's outrageous that somebody could be allowed to be spewing so much falsehood and lies and made up stuff. Now, talking of made up stuff, Chris, I'd like you to put that picture up, if you would, of me and you having this chat. I saw the video this morning and I took a screenshot of it. This is the conversation that was supposed to be copied from the team chat, and it's supposed to be a conversation between me and Chris. And apparently that redaction where it's in black is because it shows Chris's phone number. That's rubbish. Because in the team chat, it doesn't show the person's phone number next to their name. So that's what is it that Sherlock Holmes says? What is it that Sir Arthur Conan Doyle says? Take away the impossible, and whatever you're left with, no matter how improbable, is the answer. Well, I follow that. I'm a great Sherlock Holmes fan and I'm a great detective fan. And I follow that. And I think of that an awful lot when I hit certain problems in life, you know. And this is one of those. Take away the impossible. Well, it's not possible that underneath that redaction is Chris's phone number. Not in the team chat. It doesn't show people's phone numbers in the team chat. And any of you that are in WhatsApp group chats, when you're having a chat to people in the chat, it doesn't show your phone number. Your phone number is at the top or in the admin section. It doesn't show your phone number on the messages between you. You've only got to look at your own WhatsApp groups to see what I'm talking about. So another thing that's impossible. Well, according to this, in the conversation that Chris and I were having, a load of dislikes were purchased and put on someone's videos. Now, according to this, it's Chris that did it, and you can see that by the conversation. Because Chris is supposed to be saying, just arranged a present for our friend Warren. Yesterday's video will be getting over 100 dislikes today. Laugh out loud. Now, again, let's take away the impossible. Is it possible that that's Chris talking to me? No, it's not possible. How do I know this? I know this because it was me, not Chris, that put a load of comments on a particular video of his. And it's me that paid for some thumbs down, because you can do that. You can go and buy subscribers, you can buy likes, you can buy thumbs ups, you can buy thumbs downs, you can buy comments. So if you want to leave comments on your own video by what are essentially strangers or subscribers, you put in the comments that you want. When I sat there and I spent an hour typing out loads and loads and loads and loads of comments, and then I hit the button, I paid for it, and all those comments would get added over a few days. Now, that's something you can legally go and buy. It's there on the internet, and I did. I'm not ashamed of that. I had the ump. Give me the ump, it did. So I did something about it. It was the only thing I felt I could do. The point is, I did it. And I didn't have a conversation with anybody before I did it. Because most people, virtually any single person that knows me, will tell you that if there's one thing I am guilty of over and over and over and over again, is I will go and do something and then talk about it later. But I'll have an idea in my head and I'll deal with it and I'll go, right, I'm going to do that. And boom, off I go and I do it. Alexander Smith, I just don't want to be stuck in the middle. Then don't be. Just don't mention it, Alexander. Don't mention it. Don't talk about it or anything. You know, just do what other people do and stay in the background if you want to watch the shows or not. It's entirely up to you. You can join in, you can not join in, you can watch the shows. I will say, just stop and come back to this. Alexander Smith is somebody that I had a go at over and over and over again, and I am heartily sorry because I spoke to Alexander yesterday and it's not the person I thought it was. And I knew that within 3 seconds of him talking. I knew it. I knew by the sound of the voice. Sound of the voice by the person that upset me that night on the way back from my dad's funeral when I had a drink too many. That person's ingrained on my mind. And it wasn't Alexander. So for 2 years, I've had the ump of Alexander, and it wasn't him. And I am so sorry for that, Alexander. And that just goes to show you how easy it is for things to just get blown out of proportion, left, right, centre. You know, one thing gets mentioned, then something else gets mentioned, then something else gets mentioned, and things just blow and blow and blow. And what's happening at the moment is, unfortunately, one person's absolute aim, vendetta, mission in life is to destroy as much of my business and me as possible. And they will do anything to do that. They will cross any line. They've said that essentially in what I read out the other day. And there are lines that I won't cross. You know, I can get angry like the best of us, like any of you, but there are lines I just will not cross. I'll go close to it, but I ain't going to cross it. But to be bringing other people into it and making up stories, it's all made up. There's so much made up. This is fake. That's been faked. There's so much about this that is just a cheap knockoff fake. But it gets people worried. People look at it and they go, oh, I wonder. Oh, it looks bad, doesn't it? Oh. I mean, if you look at right at the top there, you know, it says that the person who's looking at this supposedly is no longer a participant in the group. Well, if you're not a participant in the group, you can't see any messages. It's so simple. Try it out on your own WhatsApp groups. Leave the group and see if you can go back to the group and read all the messages. You can't. Once you've left the group, you've left the group. You can't read the messages. So it's just fake stuff and lies and make-believe and all of that, and getting to a point where that person is believing their own lies and going on and on and on about things that are nothing. And you know, like, for example, the Rosalind Franklin. There is nothing in that. I have 3 of them. One of them is on the raffle site. 2 of them are on the Great British Coin Hunt. It's that simple. But it's twisted by a twisted individual. And it's important that you know this. Another reason that it's important is because a lot of what's being done and said is designed, absolutely designed, to stop you spending money with me. That is what it's all about. It's all about that, and trying to get some level of something for themselves because they're greedy. And they want loads of it. They don't want to work for it. They want to take it off me. So they want a 4-figure sum in order to leave me alone. And it's very unfair on a lot of other people because they're being dragged and having their names dragged through the mud. For what? This is supposed to be a coin community. And all I want to do on this channel is I want to make some money. I run a business. And this game that we've invented, I want to have some fun with it, and I want you to enjoy it, so that you're not getting off having the ump yourself. What you're getting off a stream, going, I really enjoyed that. It was great. So the last thing I want to show you is, apart from this, look, there's some more golds. There's a People's Act. There's a gold Peter Rabbit. Some of you that have been around for a while, you know that I bought a few of these ages ago. Gold Snowman. I put a snowman on my site for £2,000 because that's the price that I've researched and see it for. Will I let it go? Yes, I will let it go if somebody saves up enough Casper Cash to buy it, or that somebody can get half part in Casper Cash and part in money, whatever they want to do. And this one is the £2 coin, which is the Olympic that I had. I only had one of these, and I put it up and it got raffled off and I bought it back. I was lucky to buy it back. So that's that. So the last thing I'd like Chris to put up is the Rosalind Franklin raffle. Chris is now going to put up the entries that are in it so far. And again, I don't think I'm overstepping the mark, and I'm not breaking any data protection, because everybody's name that I'm showing on this list, these people have already agreed for their name to be in the public, because their name is going to be on the wheel, and the wheel is going to be spinning for everybody to see. So these are all the names that you see on the wheel. I'd like you to tell me when you see Lorna Jones's name. This is about 1,700 names on the wheel. And Lorna Jones is supposed to have over 1,000 entries on this wheel. Now, I've checked, and Chris, well, I've checked through Chris, because I haven't physically looked at it myself. I can't. I see what you see now, and I see what Chris shows me. But Chris has checked, and he's copied this down. And Lorna Jones is not, her name isn't on the wheel once. I don't even think she's bothered to get a free entry. Can't swear to it until the entire list is gone, but I don't think she has. Now you'll see John White's name, Chris Dyer's name, Scott Donaldson's name, a lot on there. Why do you see them a lot? Because that's three people that every chance they get, they will swap whatever prizes they get for raffle credit, and they put it all into the gold coin, because that's what they want. What's the point in one of them winning a silver coin that they've already got or they don't want? There's no point in that. So they're all going for the big one, and they're all fighting each other for the big one. Now, if Scott Donaldson puts every penny's worth of raffle credit he gets into this one gold coin, and John White puts every penny of raffle credit he gets into this one gold coin, and Chris Dyer does the same, and maybe I don't know, just looking at some names here, maybe Jeffrey Brinklow does the same, and maybe Michael Bloxham does the same, maybe Dragonall Coins does the same, and they all put every penny's worth of raffle credit they can get their hands on into the raffle to win this coin. I'm still only going to give away one coin, and all of that raffle credit, poof, it's out of the system. It's no longer live. It can no longer be used. It's been wasted. It's been spent. They all fought amongst each other, but only one of them can win. There can be only one. Bit of Outlander. Yeah? So in a way, yes, you've got the same names that are the big guns, if you like, that have got lots and lots of entries, but they do spend the most money. It has to be said. They are full Monty members. They've got gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and they are pay hit members. So because of that, because they're a pay it member, they get a permanent joker. They're allowed to swap their prizes for raffle credit. Highlander, thank you, Ian. And so they will get a little bit more raffle credit than other people will get. But those other people that don't get it, this is not me being funny to any of you, but if you don't get that extra raffle credit, it's only because you either won't or can't afford to buy the pay hit membership at £30 a month. Because if you did, then you too can swap every prize you get for raffle credit and then be one of the big guns that piles it all into the one raffle. And even then, you're not guaranteed to win it, because it can be only one person can win it. So a couple of those big guns that have piled hundreds of pounds worth of raffle credit into this one raffle, well, a couple of them, they're going to walk away empty-handed. They don't even get a compensation prize of a TGBCH coin. With the raffle site, it's all or nothing. You either win or you don't. So, and I wanted you to see firsthand for yourselves. Now, I didn't see Lorna's name there once. I don't know if any of you did. So it's unfair to be making these videos and slating somebody, really viciously slating people for something that's just fabrication. It's just made up. It doesn't exist. Like the 1,000 entries that she's supposed to have doesn't exist. I mean, I've got him emailing me now. There is proof. There is no proof of anything. It's all made up. It's all lies. It's all up here. And everything is twisted. And I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about somebody going off on one and twisting things and all the rest of it. What I do think is going to happen is I think that somebody's heading for a breakdown. I do think that that's happening. And I think that's probably already underway because it is literally so much drivel, so much made up stuff, so much make believe, so much fabrication, grabbing at straws. I mean, it's quite easy to work out what they did there with making that supposed WhatsApp group chat up. It's like, well, we know that they've done it because it's appeared on my video, so chances are it's them. Now, who is it? Well, it probably wouldn't be Derek, it probably wouldn't be Andy, it probably wouldn't be Richard. The only people that hate me enough are Lorna, Chris, and Ian. Lorna doesn't know anything about computers, so it'll either be Chris or Ian that did it. Well, Chris knows more about computers than Ian, and they've taken a lucky guess, and luckily they guessed the wrong person. It was me that did it, and there was no conversation. So that's just, it's pie in the sky stuff. However, I do understand that there are people that believe it. I understand that there are people that will buy into it and all the rest of it, and they've just got to do what they want to do. Now, that's all I've got to say on that. I don't want to say any more. That's all I've got to say on that. It's too upsetting to have all of this going on. I've already lost now a team member because of it, hopefully temporarily, but that could be permanent for all I know. And the only reason I've lost that team member, and this is the important thing, the only reason I've lost that team member is because of slander and defamation and lies and make-believe. That's the only reason, just lies. Because that didn't need to be said, they didn't need to have their name brought into it. None of that needed to be done, and certainly the lies didn't need to be told. They have no idea, and they just prefabricate and guess and get it wrong half the time. I've seen all the videos, and in all the videos, it's just lies after lies after lies after lies, but I can't respond, and I'm not going to respond or retaliate. I have to wait and see how the court case goes, how the police goes, and so on. Right, so that's it. We're not going to talk about it anymore. Not talking about it anymore, Alex and everybody else. That's it. We're getting on now to our show. Let me tell you. So the Casper Cash, George's prize draw hasn't changed. It hasn't changed at all. First prize is £80 Casper Cash. Second prize is £80 Casper Cash. Third prize is £50 Casper Cash. Fourth prize is £40 Casper Cash. That makes a total of 250. I will put that up when we get to a point of selling more entries, right? But £250 is how much Casper Cash is available Monday and Wednesday and Friday. With that Casper Cash, you can then take the £80 Casper Cash voucher that you've won. You can go and buy a silver bar. So the silver bar is still the prize. You can go and buy the silver bar, but now you can choose a silver bar you want, and there is only 3 of them left. Outside of that, you can choose to use it on something else. You can buy something for 100 quid and add 20 quid to it, or you can buy something cheaper, whatever. All right, we're up to 45 entries with 11 purchases so far. And now I will get on with, we will start the first giveaway and get on with the game. Now I think we're up to date. Loads and loads of stuff was listed on the website yesterday. So you can literally save up your Casper Cash to get a 2009 set with a Kew Gardens, a silver one even, a gold coin, a gold snowman, another coin set. There's loads of stuff on there. Rupert Bear set, loads of stuff that you can use your Casper Cash to go and buy. You might want to check this out from the beginning, Ian, when you get some time. Okay, so hold on a second, Chris. Let me kick it off with a quick giveaway. And what's that number there? Okay, are we ready? So 3, 2, 1. Guess the number between 0 and 100. There we go, and it's Gary. Pause there. Gary, right in the middle, number 13. Well done, Gary. Number 13. And let's have a look and see what number Gary is. Gary's a 5, so that's £50 membership voucher for Gary. Well done, Gary. There are some Casper Cash on the wheel, but there's not too many. Now, the first one we're doing is a silver A to Z letter G. Hit the button when you're ready. This is from the raffle site, TGBCH Raffle. There is Casper Cash on the wheel. There's about 5 segments where you can win £10 Casper Cash. So if that's on a multiplication, that could go up to 130. And there is one section on the wheel where you can win Casper Cash with the number of people that are watching. Four. And that's Michael Bloxham. Well done, Michael. Oh, another thing you can get on the site with your Casper Cash is A to Z letters silver. And there is even, if you look at the bottom of the list, a full set, which I think I've priced at $1,750. Because again, I have to price it at the right price in order for me to go and buy it again, put it on the site and make a profit. I'm not buying this stuff wholesale. If I buy it, I'm going on eBay and buying it. I can't get it at wholesale prices and stuff like that. So fire away, AnneJessop.com. I'll just talk through it while you're spinning. AnneJessop.com. So you can save up enough Casper Cash to go and get a full set of A to Zs off the site. Make sure you've shared the stream. Thank you, Dennis. So your Casper Cash is actually very, very valuable. And there's going to be one raffle per week on tgbchraffle.com for £30 of Casper Cash. That's as high as I'm going at the minute until we get lots more members. So you can even win £30 worth of Casper Cash with your raffle credit, if you win any raffle credit, or if you just win it by going over there. Next one up is Brexit20.com. And everything today is a double up. So that is for Bruce Coombs, 2 times RM packaged coin. Next up, we've got Brexit20.com. We've got here. So let's get your entries in thick and fast. There's some beautiful stuff on there. Derek Clark. Another one I've put up there is a Remembrance £2. I think it's Jersey. They cost about £80–90 each. I've put that up for 149 quid. Because if I have to go and buy one for 80 or 90 quid and lay out 80 or 90 quid in order to put one back on a site, then obviously I want to make a profit. I'm not making a double up on a lot of them. I'm certainly not making 2.5 on a lot of them, but by making a profit, it makes it a little bit easier to swallow when someone's got it for free, as it were, even though they haven't got it for free, but they have. £40 membership voucher. So that's 80. £80 membership voucher for Derek Clark. And I've also taken stuff that was in my own personal private collection and put that up. And I've also taken stuff that I'd bought specifically for this kind of purpose, the raffle site or George's Prize Draw, whatever. And so now is the right time to list it. Chris Dyer. And we're up to 51 entries at the minute. 51 entries by 13 people. So when the income for George's Prize Draw exceeds £250, I'll put it up. We'll put the value of the prizes up a bit. 20 island coins. You'll swap that, no doubt, will you? That'll be £60. Thank you, Ian. Three. Hello, Epical. Hello, Kian. Fiona Reed. For any new people watching, if you would like to have a go on George's Prize Draw in today's stream, the link will be coming up soon if someone can post a link for us. We'll post a link regularly. And if you'd like to have a go at winning Casper Cash to go and buy a silver coin or something nice, then it's £1.50 a go. And you're able to get involved in today's. Oh, it's at the top. Pinned to the top is the link. Pinned to the top of the chat is the link. A car coin. 2 times car coin. For £4.50 you can get 3 entries. So today's prizes are £80, £80, £50, £40. That's 250 in total. So how many entries do we need to get it up to? Whose head's working? Whose brain is working? Out of those of you sitting there, how many entries do we need to get up to hit 250 quid? It's £1.50 an entry. Michael Bloxham. Let's see, 100 entries is 150 quid. 200 entries is 300 quid. 150 entries is 225. 160 entries, there you go. Only someone would get there before me. 167 entries. So once we pass 167 entries, I will put it up to £100 first prize, and that's where we'll start putting it up. And then it will go 180, 50, 40. Michael Bloxham wins 2 error coins. So I says 167 as well. So that's our target. Once we hit 167 entries, we'll make the first prize £100 Casper Cash. Don't trust him with figures, he works for a bank. See you later, RJ. And then once it goes to £100, you've only got to win it 15 times or whatever to get a gold coin. And I also want to get a range on the site, a nice, good range of good stuff. That will then entice people to have more entries. Peter joins. Well done, Peter. Yeah, Lorna's doing the list today, so if anybody wants to swap anything and you know immediately you want to swap, put it in the chat. Otherwise, you have to text me later, or tomorrow, or over the weekend, or Monday. Well, not too late. Baker's dozen, 2 times Baker's dozen. Yeah, that's a good idea for you to keep them, Michael. Trust me on that. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. I think all of you have got your parcels now. Settings. Suzanne Hardman. Well done, Suzanne. Friday's a good time to win. The puddleduck50p.co.uk, it runs out over the weekend. So the next one that I've put up on sale is emplambert.com. I thought it was apt. emplambert.com is up for sale, and it's a £100 wheel, and it's now 38. 10 times Footney Bits. So that's 20 times 3D. Friday, ready for the weekend, says Si. Absolutely. Have a little relax over the weekend, this weekend. Too much stress this week. We are at 54 entries so far. Always keep you up to date with how many entries. So if you've had 3 entries and there are 54 in there, then you've got approximately 1 in 18 chance. Stuart Scholes, well done, Stuart. Let's see what Stuart's won. You all deserve a rest away from the stress. Yeah, Everybody does. You're quite right, mate. Including you lot. It's like going to the shops, going to the supermarket and seeing a punch up every time you go. You'd get fed up going, wouldn't you? So that'll be 20 random coins. And next up, we've got a break. So, 3, 2, 1, go. See if we've got any more entries. There we go, Phil Sanderson, number 20. Phil Corbett put 22, Phil Sanderson put number 20. Phil, oh, number 20. Sanderson and Phil is £20. That's £20 membership voucher. And just to say, membership vouchers can only be spent on memberships. They can't be spent on any of the other stuff. And if, because I'm adding new categories, there could be an old voucher that does actually allow you to do that. But if that happens, I'll just cancel the sale, because it can't be used on anything apart from memberships. Simon, you're a little bit behind, mate. I'd refresh if I was you. And then in a minute, we're going to go on to dinosaur50p.com. One of the things I'm going to offer for the rest of this month, May, the people that are already on Payhip and already gold on Patreon, they already know how good it is. But to entice a couple more people along, if anybody upgrades their membership to a gold on Patreon, or joins as a gold on Patreon, or joins on Payhip, then I'll give them £100 membership voucher as a bonus, just for joining up, for joining up and sucking it and seeing. Brian Dawson. So you can come in and join it and see how you get on with it. And once you get onto it, I doubt you'll go back, because it really is handy to be able to swap some prizes. Handy for you. And if I get the memberships up, then I've got a bit more money to play with. I can then make it better and better and better and better. So my way of always fighting back is to just sell. Just to sell and do my job and do what it is and run my business. 10 old 5p and 10p. That's 20 times 5p and 10p. I've got some of those ready to go. So there's a nice genuine offer there to entice anybody over. Come and join it. Come and try it for a month or two. See how you like it. See if it's worth it to you. That's the important thing. It's not really a question of whether you like it, is it? It's a question of whether it's worth it to you. Do you get anything out of it? Or do you get enough out of it to keep it up? So if any of you have been sitting there thinking, well, I'm not sure, I might. If you either come over onto Patreon Gold, or a minimum of £30 on Payhip, then I will give you £100 bonus voucher for the memberships. Robert Barnes. And if you choose a higher level of membership on Pay It, then I'll make the voucher bigger. So, you know, if you choose the £55 a month membership, I'll give you £150 voucher. And if you try the £95 membership, because these come with extra spins, then I'll give you a £200 voucher. And if you try the £150 membership, I'll up it another 50 quid and give you a £250 voucher. Membership voucher times the number of people watching, 29 is what I have on my phone. So therefore, that is the number. So that's £29 membership voucher for Robert Barnes, multiplied by 2, 29, £58 membership voucher. And I think if I entice you to come over onto the Gold on you Patreon or the Pay It, I think you'll stay. Especially if you're into buying and selling. And selling on eBay. Thank you, Bruce. Very much. David Sands. Do you know what? I reckon my dad would be quite proud to know that we've got a George's prize draw and it's quite successful and it works. I think he'd have a little chuckle and a little tickle. So now we're on old David Sands' prize. Set of 4 vintage prints. What wheel are we on? We're about to do Ian's TV. We are now up to 64 entries. Phil Sanderson. Ian's TV we're on, and that's Phil Sanderson with that. George will be proud of you. Thank you, Si. Somebody sent me a picture of a shirt they were wearing, TGBCH shirt. So if any of you want to send me a picture, I'd like to put some together, like a bit of a montage, a bit of a slideshow. So if anybody fancies sending me a picture wearing the shirt or wearing a mask or both, please do. And maybe I could include you in a bit of a montage. Sheet of coins. 2 times sheets of coins. Oh, and going back one, David Sands wins 8. 2 sets, 8 vintage prints he wins. Thank you, Colin. Let's get you in. Stevie Fraser. 74 entries there are now. So if you've had 3 entries at £4.50, for example, then you've got a 1 in 20, 1 in 25 chance, 25 to 1. Stevie Fraser, 2 times sets of 4 vintage prints. I believe Steve is a PayHip subscriber, so he will have the option of swapping that if he wants. The minimum PayHip is £30 a month. The gold membership on Patreon is $50 a month. I just texted Fran to say, could you make me a cup of tea? And she's texted back to say, I'm out with Casper at the minute. I will when I come back. I didn't know she'd gone out. Nick Smith. Okay, so you've got 8 prizes there, Steve, because I make the 4 prints 4 prizes because they are expensive prints. So you've got 8 prizes. You can swap 3 prizes for a £100 voucher at the moment. That's still up there. I haven't changed it yet. So 3, 6. So you could have 200 and then it's £25 unless you have 3. So you could have £250 membership voucher or £200 raffle credit. It's up to you. 2 times pre-1947, 60. So yeah, so that works out to £200 raffle credit or £250 membership voucher. Which one do you want? Bring back cake, yes. Yeah, I'd like some cake. Membership. Okay, so that's so change Stevie Fraser's one, please, Lorna, to £250 membership. £100 membership voucher for upgrading or going in for gold on Patreon. An £100 membership voucher for going in at £30 a month on PayIt. Do both of them and you will get £200, obviously. John White. And we'll keep that going till the end of the month to entice some of you over so that you're all over and on board, ready for what is the summer. A bit late, isn't it now? It's supposed to be the summer and it's cold. MartinMcDade.com, we're on with John White. And there's no gold or anything there, so he will swap that win for £60 raffle credit. What did Mick win? Mick won two pre-1947 sixpences. 6D is how I write that down. Sixpence, or you can write sixpence, but 6D. Let's get some more entries. Come on, 74 entries we're up to. If you hit 167 or more, the first prize goes up to 100. Next one up will be Potless TV. Potless.tv we're on. I'm getting as much spanking, sexy, exclusive, top-end stuff as I can. So to that end, if there's somebody out there that's got any top-end stuff, maybe got some, you know, not your normal Beatrix Potter silver coins, but any silver coins and things like that, silver, gold, anything that's tasty, anything that is exclusive, anything that's like, oh, juicy, anything like that. Labours of Hercules, juicy. You know what I mean? Potless TV is John White. If any of you have got anything juicy and you think, you know what, I'm quite happy to do a deal on this for some raffle credit or for some membership credit, then please get in touch and we'll look at doing a deal with you. And then I can add something even more, you know, another bit of juicy and another bit of juicy and another bit of juicy, until there's so much juicy on there that you're looking at it and you're desperate to win some Casper cash to go over there and buy it. What did Brian win? Brian Dawson won 20, 5p and 10p, old large ones. Date run. Oh no, £60 raffle credit for John White. Bruce Coombs. Alexander says, sing a song of sixpence, a pocket fuller. Right, I remember that. What did Brian win? Brian won 20 old large 5 and 10p's. Stop. Did John just win 2 on the wheels? Yep. John White won martinmcdade.com, £60 raffle credit. And then John White won Potless TV, £60 raffle credit. And then puddleduck50p.com is Bruce Coombs. And I missed what he won, which I'm just about, no. Michael Bloxham. Hang on a minute, Chris. I've also gone wrong. What wheel is it that Michael Bloxham just won? I might have put John down for 2 wheels on the trot when he didn't. Which one has Michael Bloxham just won? What's the name of the wheel? Is that Puddle Duck 50p? Because we're supposed to be going into a break, so I've messed one up somewhere. No, Bruce didn't win wheel. Ah, right, that's because I've looked at the wheel. Gotcha. Okay, Michael Bloxham. The wheel was stagnant and I've looked at it, but that was a previous spin. Got it. So we'll find out what Michael Bloxham has won. So we're on puddleduck50p.com, Lorna, and Michael Bloxham is the winner. And we'll see what he's won. We're up to 74 entries into George's prize draw with 16 different purchases of that. £35 membership voucher, so that's a £70 membership voucher. There we are. Right then, ready for another giveaway? So, just so as we're clear, it's a £10 membership voucher. If you've shared the stream, you get £20 membership voucher. If you're a YouTube subscriber, then you get another 10. If you are a Patreon subscriber, you get another 10. If you are gold on YouTube, you get another 10. If you are gold on Patreon, you get another 10. If you are, pay it, you get another 10. If you are on all of them, that's called a full Monty, adds up to 7, and then I give you 3 as a bonus, so it's £100. That's what you're playing for. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. I haven't seen it beforehand, I'm just double checking. No. So the winner is Mr. Phil Sanderson again, number 20. Where is it? No, it's not. What am I saying? It's number 60. Phil Sanderson, number 60. There it is. And I'll show you number 60 on here. Number 60. Well done, Phil. And we know Phil's a 2, so that's £20 membership voucher. And that's how easy it is. That helps you get on a wheel, and then when you're on a wheel and you come up with it, ooh, you can win a prize. You can win all sorts of prizes. Let's get some more entries in George's prize draw for today. If we get that up to 167, then the first prize will go up to £100 instead of 80. If you all liked your parcels that you got this week, then if we can keep this going, keep the game going and keep the game going and keep the game going, you're going to get more and more of those parcels and bigger and better parcels. Next up, we're going to have Royal Mint Shop, which is a new wheel, and that is a multiplication wheel. And to get on that, you have to win one. You have to win an entry on there. Let's see if we've had any more entries in. Do a little refresh. That's it, Lorna, Royal Mint Shop. That's what's going to come up next. That was the last one I did. Collins. 32 people we got watching. Or if we get up to 50 watchers. So 167 entries or 50 watchers, and I'll put the first prize up to £100. A few more people on this wheel. Peter joins or Ian Rossiter. Oh, it's tight, isn't it? It's going to be tight. Ian Rossiter. Now then, what are you going to win, Ian? It's certainly not easy, Lorna, keeping up with this and writing it all down and everything else. You're absolutely right. Katie does a marvellous job of it, keeping up. Everybody needs a break now and again. We all need a break. I wish I could take a break. I'd like to have 2 weeks off and not touch a computer or a phone for a fortnight. That would be lovely. 5 £1 coins. Oh dear, now we see how many times he's won that. Oh, this could be expensive. Oh. Oh. Round and round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Stay away, number 7. Stay away, number 8. Don't land on number 7. Don't land on number 8. Keep going, keep going, keep going. A 5 is better than a 7. Keep going, keep going. Save myself 10 there. Now then, I just need to check here. Are you gold anywhere? If you're gold on YouTube or gold on, you're not on Patreon gold, but are you on YouTube gold? Don't think you are you? So that will be 5. And the prize was 5 £1 coins. So what Ian wins there is 25, 5 times 5, 25 £1 coins. That's not a bad little haul, is it? If you sell them for what, 3 quid, 4 quid each, 5 quid each. It won't be long before any pound coin is worth a fiver. No matter which one, any round pound coin will be worth a fiver. So well done. Greg Gorthorpe. Thanks, I don't sell anything. Are £1 coins any good to you? Because on this occasion, if they're no good to you, I'll happily transfer you 25 quid and buy them back. If all you're going to do is chuck them into the bank, then I'll give you the money for them. Say send in the post. But if you're going to keep them, then obviously I'll send you the coins. Order. Okay, no worries. I'll send you the coins. Sheet of coins. That's 2 sheets of coins. 2 times sheets coins. Or Greg. And this is royalmint.email. Again, a wardrobe with a note like a clever man told me. Good boy, Ian. That's the thing to do, mate. Chris Dyer wins 1. Swap please for Chris, 10 Ireland. So that'll be £60 raffle credit. Hi Simon, you need to, we're not playing the game yet. A bit early. Right then, next up is royalmint.net. 74 entries we're up to. Chris Fry again, double up he's got. Ten times Queen, so we'll swap that. £60 raffle credit. Next up we've got the greatbritishcoinhunt.com. And the membership that I've put on offer for the next week, Puddled Up 50p, finishes over the weekend. That's still on offer, but that finishes over the weekend. That's a 39 membership, £39 one, and it's on offer at $14.43, which is 63% off. The mplambert.com is 62% off, £100 down to 38. I've got you swapped, Chris. If anybody fancies taking me up on my offer for Patreon and PayHip, then if you go to ians.tv, just type in www.ians.tv. It will take you to a page where you've got all the links, and then you can get the link for Patreon and you can get the link for PayHip. Gary, we ain't playing yet. You're way too early, mate. You need to refresh. Brian Dawson. Oops a daisy for Brian Dawson. That's 2 times oops daisy. Because it's a double up. Thank you, Lady Robbins. That was a predictive text typo, Chris. That's another 11 entries, so we are up to 85 entries now. Ooh. Andy Walton's having one. Doesn't want to be left out today. So how many is that to go? 85 entries. Somebody should be doing a countdown. 85 from 67 is 62, isn't it? No. 85 to 8 from 6 is 8. Is that 82? Yeah, 82. So 82 more entries wanted. James Bond. And that's 2 times James Bond. Don't worry, Gary, it happens, mate. Just as long as the message gets through to you that you need to refresh sometimes, and then, you know, because otherwise you miss out. You're not perhaps putting it in the right one. Wouldn't it be great to get to a point where, you know, because we've got lots of more, we've got, not say lots, but we've got more people in, and maybe George's prize draw goes up to 200 or 300 or 400. That'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? That's Richard Brabbin. See what Richard's won. I would expect that we would come close to smashing 100 each day. 100 entries each day. So we ain't got that far to go to push it up to 167. 10 island coins, that's 20 island coins. Stevie Fraser or Derek Clark? Stevie Fraser's going to pinch it. The more George goes up, hopefully the better the prize is, even for 150 an entry. That's the idea. We get up to 167. We put the first prize up to 100 quid, and then we'll talk about what else we increase when it goes up beyond that. Maybe the next one will be probably 200 after that. We'll have little targets along the way. 2 times vintage print. That's 2 prizes. So Steve Fraser won 8 prizes there. So that's 10 prizes you've got there, Steve. 10 prizes, Steve Fraser. That would be 325 in memberships. Membership voucher. So what to do, Lorna? Because Steve's won at 2 different times here. He won earlier on. He won 8 prizes because he won 2 sets of 4 vintage prints, and he's just won 2 vintage prints. So 8 prizes and 2 prizes is 10. 3 prizes is £100 membership voucher. So that's £325 membership voucher. And what I did was just put it on the bottom. Steve Fraser, £325 membership voucher, because he might win again yet. Does that make sense to you, Lorna? I'll just stick on the bottom of the list. Steve Fraser, £325 membership voucher. And then we know where we are. That was WWF50p.com. And Steve Fraser won that 2 times vintage print, so that's 2 prizes. So are you all right with all that, love? All sorted? Now we're on a break. And 3, 2, 1, go. I've written the number down already. I'll send you a photo shot of mine, Lorna. I'll photograph mine and send it in the team chat, and then you can compare and see which wheel you've missed out, and that will save you a bit of hassle. What's the number? Oh yeah. And it's Andy B. Andy B with number 47. And so don't worry about the one you've missed out, Lorna. Number 47. There we are. And the Great British Coin Hunt, Brian Dawson won, 2 ups a daisy. The Great USA Coin Hunt, Andy Walton won, 2 times James Bond. WestminsterCoins.com was won by Richard Bravin, 20 Island Coins. WWF50p.com won by Steve Fraser, 2 vintage rinse. So who won that? Andy Babb. Did you share, Andy? 2 times. Thank you, Andy. That's £20 membership voucher for Andy Babb. For Andy B, I mean. So many Andys, I get them all mixed up. Next up, we're going to go on to the YouTube members, which you can join for $1.99 a month. And you can be on 12 wheels a month for $1.99. If you're a gold member, $17.99 a month. You're on 24 wheels a month. 12 of them these ones, and 12 of them gold members only. Jeffrey Brinklow. Well done, Jeffrey. So, who's not in the draw today? Go and find your card and be quick. Five times half a crown times 2, that's 10 times half. 10 times half a crown for Mr. Jeffrey Brinklow. Me, I ain't in the draw. You can be in the draw if you want to. Don't worry about what other people think. You know, there is no other people anyway. It's only 1 or 2 bad apples. You're allowed to be in the draw. And here's the thing, while we're doing this spin, YouTube Gold members, right? If anybody goes, yeah, I'm not going in the draw because I don't want to be picked on because somebody out there says this or says that, and therefore you don't go in the draw. That is the reason why they're doing it. To stop you spending money with me. That is the whole reason. I can't blame anybody. Of course I can't. Katie G wins the YouTube Gold. But I can't blame anybody, not at all. That said, that is the idea. The idea is designed to cost me money. So I say, Sodom. If you want to join in, join in. You're welcome, Mr. Brinklow. Eight times notes, that's 16 times banknotes. Next up is the Patreon members. You can join Patreon for as little as $3 a month. If you join, and the offer on for this month is if you join and you become gold member or you up your membership to a gold membership, I'll give you £100 membership voucher, which you can get yourself on a £100 wheel, or you can get yourself on 4 £25 wheels, or the ones that's on offer. It's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. This is true. It's worse than Sodom. Can't say it here though. Yeah, I know. My job is to make money. I'm doing this in order to save my business, make money, pay back investors, pay back debts, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do what I'm here to do, and that is to sell. As well as give stuff away. Rob Barnes, well done, Rob. No, we can't say. Sorry. I don't want the channel descending like it once did a long time ago. It's hard to refrain. It is so hard. It's like having somebody standing in front of you, if you can imagine it, and they're slapping you around the face. It's not hard. You know, it's not leaving a bruise, but it's just constant. It's non-stop, and you can't lift your hand up to smack them back. 1 times non-released coin is 2 times non-released coin. Turning the other cheek is one of the hardest things to ever do. But we have to do it because we are trying to remain professional. I have my gripes with 288 Group and Ian Glenn and Royal Mint and Martin McDade and Chris Hinson and all those people, but my gripes are everything is designed, everything I've ever said or done is designed to get around a table and talk. Whereas there are people out there that they're not interested in doing that. They just want to cause and disrupt and damage and cause absolute havoc. Patreon Gold members we're on. I want to see this wheel a little bit more full. So I'll give you £100 membership just to try it out. If you don't like it after a couple of months, you can come off. I won't take the £100 membership back. Rob Barnes again. Well done, Rob. Oh, going back to the one before, Rob Barnes won it. It's 3 times, so he gets 3 non-released coins. On the previous spin, not 2, it's 3. free non-release coins. Totally understand, Alistair. Christmas, so 3 times Christmas. Okay, so next up we've got the Pay Hit members wheel, and you can be on this wheel for as little as £30. £30 a month gives you 1 super wheel spin a month with the multiplier. Same on the Patreon Gold, that also gives you a spin every month with the multiplier. And if you have £55, that gives you 2 spins a month. And for each level of the Pay It, I'll give you £50 extra to try it out. And if anybody's on the £30 a month and they want to try out the other ones, same pro rata goes. I do you the same deal to upgrade. Richard Rabin. If you have £55 a month, you can swap any prize for £30 raffle credit. If you have the £95 a month, you swap any prize for £40 raffle credit. And if you have the big one, £150 a month, you can swap any prize for £50 raffle credit. And I'll work out a tier for the membership vouchers to go alongside that as well. But most of that information is over on Ian's TV. Leaderboard has been updated. 40 random coins. Landed on -5. -5. Oh, of course. We haven't done that, have we? So he's won 20 random coins multiplied by, and Richard is a full Monty member. So being a full Monty member means you add 3 extra to the wheel. Because he's gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and a Pay It. So that means you add an extra 1. If you was £55 a month or £95 a month or £150 a month, I'll organise it so you would get an extra 1 for each one that you are. 5 times. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 times 20 is 160. So that's 8 prizes and 160 random coins. 160 random coins. And that's 8 prizes. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Chris. I didn't get what you meant at first. Still got some time to get some entries in for Georgie's prize draw. We're up to 85 entries so far. Let's see if we can't push that up a little bit, at least get past the 100. You know you want to. This is the Pay It Platinum members wheel. So if you are gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and you have a Pay It subscription, you're on it. I didn't time Alex out, Stream Elements did. Oh, is Stream Elements our bot? Sorry about that, Alex. That's the bot that's done that, not us. Give it a couple of minutes. Just stay where you are. Give it a couple of minutes and it will be fine. In fact, don't try and write anything for a few minutes, and then when we do the next break, it should have undone. Is George Wheelie in a new one? Yes. George's prize draw is a new wheel that we delete everybody off it every time we do a show. None of the other wheels get your name deleted off it, but George's prize draw, that gets deleted after the end of every show, and then we start again. So today's Friday, so it'll get deleted after the show today, and then we'll do it again on Monday. And Chris has to load them all on every single day. He deletes them off, and then he has to load them on. As you buy them, I text him, say add this, and then he'll add someone's name to the wheel. So he's doing all that whilst he's spinning these wheels. And we're up to 85 entries so far. 15 more entries, and it takes us over 100. Don't know why I've timed you out, Alexander Smith. Sorry for that. It's the trouble with robots. You never know what they're going to do next. Brucey Coombs. Sheet of coins. Bruce is a pay it subscriber, I believe, so he of course he is, because we're doing a pay it wheel, so he can swap if he wants to. All you've got to do is just let me know what you want to swap for, Bruce. It's a good idea for everybody to check out Ian's.tv and check out the leaderboard, and then go to the bottom of the leaderboard, and then you'll see what the Joker's worth, what you can swap for, and all that kind of stuff. And then you can work out yourself, if you've won 8 prizes, what you might want for that. And that's Bruce's double up too. Okay, so we start with the number 2, and we go 5 times 2 is 10. Oh no, wait a minute, he gets an extra one because he's pay it, so that's 6. 6 times 2 is 12. So that's 12 sheets of coins, Bruce. If you're watching or watching on catch up, that's 12 sheets of coins you just won, or 12 prizes, which you could swap 3 prizes for £100 membership credit, so that's £400 membership voucher if you wanted, or 12 sheets of coins, or 250, £300 raffle credit, for example. So next up is the team members wheel. If I'd have had my way, I'd have made it land on Katie Gibson today. But of course we have no control over the wheel. Who won that? Richard Grabbin. I was sitting here secretly thinking, go on, land on Katie, land on Katie. And Katie has won. Not Katie, Richard, I mean. Get a grip, Ian. So that's the other thing about pay it, like what Bruce just done, you get to choose a prize that doubles up. No matter when you land on it, you can land on it on a membership draw, whatever, whenever you land on it, you get doubled. Change checker coin, so that's 3 times change checker coin. That's what Richard wins there. So you can you can actually choose any prize off the wheel that if you land on it, it doubles. Everybody gets one double up choice. Right then. Oh, I could murder a cup of tea. Bloody long dog walk, isn't it? 3, 2, 1, go. Hambo Hill. Hambo Hill did it. See, I see what a couple of you did. Jeffrey was the same. Dragon All Coins the same. Phil Sanderson the same. You went by, because I said we've got 85 entries sold. You thought I'd pick 85. But I didn't. I swapped the numbers around and I picked 58. Hambo Hill got that, 58. So I got that. You thought I went one way, but I went the other, like a goalkeeper. So that's Hambo Hill. Just write that down as Hambo Hill. I know that is Lorna. And Hambo Hill is a 3, so that's £30 membership voucher. Well done, Hambo Hill. Another 2 entries, which is exactly what we want. So we're now up to 87. Your age. That's exactly my age as it happens, 58. It's good, isn't it? 58 is exactly my age. Oops, I didn't mean to bin that. Okay. I want to answer that. No, it's gone. Oh well. I've just binned an email I wanted to answer. So next up, we've got the free-for-all coming. This is a wheel that anybody can get on. You can give to your friends. Give it to your friends or anybody else. You can put it in a post or anything like that with the voucher code. Let people know on social media. Come and join for free. Rob Barnes. It's a little hat trick for Rob. pre-1947 shilling. And that's a double up. 3 for all, yeah. So that will be 2 times pre-1947 shilling. Well done, Rob. Got a few of those. Last chance to get your entries in for George's prize draw today. Put the voucher towards a gold coin or a 2009 set if you haven't got the Kew Gardens. We'll have a last couple of entries, couple of extra entries. Andy Walton. If the bot tires me out, he's getting a kick in the nuts. Come on, baby, light my fires. Come on, baby, light my fires. Come and get a George's entry. Andy Walton wins 3 times. 15 island, that's 45 island coins. 45 island coins. Maybe what I ought to do is start singing and only stop singing when you buy an entry. So that you're all sitting there going, no, can't stand it. I'll buy an entry, I'll buy an entry. Super Wheel members, ×3. For every 1,963 points, you are on this wheel once. And all you've got to do is check the leaderboard. Alexander, why don't you get yourself some free entries? There's about 5 different wheels you can get a free entry on. You start singing and I stop the stream. Used to love singing when I was young. Terrible voice. Didn't stop me getting up though. Used to get up and do it. Ian Menon. Super Wheel ×3. That was my best voice, that was, Si. It's my best voice. I reckon I'd go a long way on Britain's Got Talent. I was thinking of joining the X Factor with that voice. That's 30 times 6pence, which I've now got sheeted up. Next up, this is a free wheel that you can get on Alexander and anybody else. You sign up to the TGBCH newsletter. Go on to the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk, go and have a look at the membership listing. And in the instructions there in the description, it shows you, gives you the code to put in, so it doesn't charge you. And it also gives you the link to join to make sure that you are a subscriber. And it also gives you the same details for the TGBCH raffle newsletter wheel, which you can get on for free. And these are multiplication wheels as well. Not to forget that. $14. Thank you, Jeffrey. Brucey Coombs won that one. Well done, Bruce. 14. And we've just hit room 101. Thanks to Jeffrey. Sheet of coins. That's Bruce's double up. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. He's got both of these wins on the multiplication wheel as well. Jammy bugger. Just make sure you go over and have a look at the description in the membership listing. That's the important thing. Go over and have a look at that. Make sure that you're in both these drawers. Do what it says on the tin. So we had 1, 2, whatever this lands on. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 sheets of coins. No, it's not. It's 8. 8. He's got. It was a double up. That's his double up, isn't it? 8 sheets of coins. That's 20 sheets of coins. That is 600 coins. He's just won in 2 spins. 600 coins. If you listed them for £1 each, you haven't done bad. We're up to 101 entries. Let's have some last minute. Come on. Quite right on that, 8 sheets. This is the raffle newsletter wheel. Won by Ellie Cox. I haven't won today. Oh, poop. Haven't you won one today? No, you haven't, have you? You haven't won once. See, it goes like that. Like London buses. Nothing, and then all of a sudden get 4 at once. What's Ellie Cox going to win? Last shout for George's prize draw. We've hit 100. Thanks to Jeffrey, we've hit 101. Peter Pan coin. Any more for any more? Now we see how many Peter Pan coins Ellie's won. And for Ellie, it is the number on the wheel. Oh, there's a 10. Is she going to get a 10? Oh, that's close. I got away with that. 3 times Peter Pan coins. Could have been 10 Peter Pan coins then. Wow. Well, tired. Tired. Excuse me. Tired. Right, so that's it. Chris is loading up George's wheel. There'll be no more entries. Now we need to go and find it and change the date. Let's look for George. Monday, 14th today, 15th, 16th, 17th. Day. And orders. $101. Chris has got 101. I've got 101. So we know that everybody's on the wheel. No mistakes again today. Wheel is closed. Any more entries that come in will be for Monday. And that target is ongoing. So when we get to 167 entries, first prize goes up to £100. So first prize £80, second prize £80, third prize £50, fourth prize £40. Cash for cash, which can be used on absolutely anything that's for sale on the site, except George's prize draw. You can't use it to buy more tickets. And if you want it in raffle credit, then you need to let me know, because you can't automatically use it as raffle credit. But if you wanted it as raffle credit, you can have it as raffle credit. Otherwise, you just use it on anything on the Great British Coin Hunt website. These are all the people that's on it. Can you scroll up as well? Everybody's checked in on it. And hit the button whenever you're ready. Gone. Oh, you've done that. Okay, cool. Then just hit the button whenever you're ready, sir. And may the best man or woman win. Fiona or Jeffrey? Jeffrey or Fiona? Ooh, just got that, Jeffrey. Look at that. Just squeezed in there. So that's £80 Casper cash for you. So of course you can go off. You can buy a silver bar for $79.95, or you could get the 2-ounce silver bar for, which is 130 in it. So you add 50 quid to that, or TGBCH coins, or anything else for that matter. And off we go again now that Jeffrey has been removed. Another £80 up for grabs. And that one looks like it's going to be Brucey Coombs. It is. Well done, Bruce. Alexander Smith, I would like sheets of coins if possible. There are loads of sheets of coins to be won. Make sure you get on those free wheels. Go and check the membership listing. Once Bruce is off, we will spin again for the next winner gets £50 in Casper cash. Put them the wrong way around. This spin is for £50 worth of Casper cash. There you go, Alexander. You've had a little win. Look at that. First time on the wheel, and you've won. Alexander Smith, you get £50 worth of Casper Cash. And then last but not least, this one is for £40 worth of Casper Cash. And I will do these vouchers after the show, so as long as I don't get disturbed by the phone or anything like that. If I do, it might be a bit later, but I shall be on it and sending them over. Is that going to be Michael or Colin? I have a fight between them. Michael, Colin, Michael, right on the line. Colin Ritchie, unlucky Michael. So, another day over, and we've got Jeffrey Brinkelow wins first prize, £80 Casper Cash. Bruce Coombs wins second prize, £80 Casper Cash. Alexander Smith, third prize, £50 Casper Cash. And Colin Ritchie, fourth prize, £40 Casper Cash. And I will send you all those vouchers over in a little while. So that's that, all done. And if you want to get your entries in over the weekend, get your entries in for Monday's stream for George's prize draw. And remember, when I send you vouchers, or if you want to buy a membership, the one that's on sale is ianplambert.com, and that's 60. That is 62% off, down to £38. Alexander, no, because you don't have an account, as it were. So what happens is I will send you the voucher in a minute, and then you can use that voucher on anything you want, or you can save it up. You know, maybe there's something you want on the site, and you've got to get a couple of vouchers. Save it up till you're ready to buy something. Okay then, because the Casper Cash vouchers will be undated, as much as I can remember not to date them. They'll be undated, so it doesn't matter how long it takes you to use them. Alrighty then. Thanks a lot. Thanks to everybody for joining in. Thanks for putting up with me. And thanks to Chris and Lorna and everybody else. Big bit of love out of my bucket for Katie as well. Trying to chill out at home a little bit. See you all later. See you all Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.
The Great British Coin Hunt. We got what you want. We got gold and silver. Seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary. You get one free entry. Every single rifle make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com. TGBCHraffle.com.